Skinny Hardaway Southern T back with another EP. And y'all, I'm on vacation, and I'm gonna not be using my laptop a lot this week, so I need y'all to bear with me. If I be dropping off and dropping on type shit, it's cause I got bad service. Goddamn, I'll just be real with you. But I'm gonna still report this news. I'm working off the phone, not working off my laptop, so I hope my sounds and all that good shit coming through clearly. But I got some breaking news, for y'all on this Southern T. I thought this was highly interesting. You know what I mean? Jose Zepeda was ordered by the WBC. They was if I'm not mistaken, that was ordered by WBC last month. You know what I mean? Like around the middle of last month, the WBC ordered Jose Zepeda to face Josh Taylor. But I think they mandated him a little earlier than that once before. You know what I mean? And then Jose Zepeda had to take a fight in between while Josh Taylor fight. His mandatory for the WBA, which was against Jack Catterall in that highly controversial fight. You know what I mean? So Zepeda has been waiting in the wings, a couple months, at this point. But the WBC, they they they're pushing forward, you know, they're pushing forward, with the mandatory decision, and we got a confirmation from the from top ranked president that Jose Zepeda and Josh Taylor has officially, they have gotten underway in negotiation, that it is going to happen. Both sides are working on a deal, at this moment, Josh Taylor and Jose Zepeda. So that's a fight that, the people could be looking for. That's a fight that we all should be looking, for. That fight is pretty much good as done. This coming straight from uh, top rank, the top ranked president. When I saw this, it said top ranked president. I thought the top ranked president was Bob Arum. So I'm gonna say goddamn Bob Arum. It said top ranked president, whoever that is. I don't really know, the people that Bob Arum got in line and all that good shit. It be geckos and shit everywhere out here. I ain't got used to that part yet. But I don't really know who or another one. God damn. I'm from Memphis, man. I ain't used to this shit. But they yeah, but so I don't know who the middleman is and all that shit though. But I know Bob Arum, run Top Rank and that whole boxing program on ESPN type thing. So the article said top ranked president. Top ranked president to me is Bob Arum. So this shit coming straight, from the top ranked office. But so this is a real thing. Now this is in the midst of the WBA situation. The WBC, I said WBC, the WBA, either stripped or Josh Taylor decided to drop his belt. Either way, you know what I mean. Pretty much, shit is basically the same shit. If you ask me, if Josh Taylor decided not to defend his WBA belt, he let the belt go, so the WBA stripped him. You know what I mean? All the same shit. He let the belt go, so the WBA stripped him. You know what I mean? So he decided not to take his WBA mandatory, and now the WBA. Now I was about to talk about that, but I decided not to. The WBA doing some kind of funky thing where they're bringing the top 6 people in their teams to plead their case on why they believe that they should, fight for the vacant WBA belt. My thing is, just real quick sidebar, if you go do that, why not just have them guys fight each other? You know what I mean? Hold on for a second, y'all. Just for a little second. Hold on. Yeah, my bad, y'all. But yeah, I see that the WBA, got this thing where they bring in the top 6 people in, they bringing the top 6 people in to, let them, plead a case on why they deserve to fight for the vacant belt. My thing is, why not, just run a tournament and let those guys do it, or just let number 1 fight number 2, or just let number 1 fight the biggest name fighter. We know boxing all about the money and shit like that, however that work. So either which way, you know what I mean. But in the midst of the WBA and Josh Taylor having that situation where he was either stripped or he had to vacate, you know what I mean. This news breaks. This is, now we know why. Josh Taylor decided not to, have the WBA mandatory. I think it's crazy how both sanctioning bodies can know that you got a mandatory for each one, but they still take your belt. You know what I mean? Not trying to, take up for Josh Taylor or nothing like that, but that's kind of crazy. Shout out my guy Terry Smooth Jr. Appreciate you signing through this on Terry. You know what I mean? But yeah. But in the mix of all this, the WBA stripped him. WBC has called this fight with Josh Taylor and Jose Zepeda. This is a real thing. If you haven't heard about it yet, you probably will be hearing about it soon. You know what I mean? But the WBC has mandated this fight to happen. This is the route that Josh Taylor going. This is the reason why, he decided not to go to the WBA route. People asking, did he get stripped or vacated? Shout out my guy Eric Taylor Sr. A lot of people was wondering if he got stripped or vacated or whatnot. You know what I mean? But this is really the reason why he got the WBA belt stripped, because he was going to fight Jose Zepeda. You know what I mean? And this fight really makes sense when you think about it, especially when you consider both of these guys are top ranked fighters. Bob. And just like anybody else, you know what I mean? My thing is, when we, talk about one side but don't talk about the other. Bob, just like anybody else, it's easier to make fights inside of your, your own stable, your own camp on your own side. Makes more sense for you. You keep your own money in-house. We like to use that term. You keep your own money in-house that way. You know what I mean? So I get that. I get that. You know what I mean? But this fight, makes sense. Top rank, top rank. Zepeda is a formidable opponent as well. You know what I mean? Former champion. You know what I mean? Type deal, coming off a couple of beautiful knockouts. You know what I mean? That masterful fight with Verdejo, where both fighters got knocked down a multitude of times. You know what I mean? That was a very exciting fight. Terry Smooth Jr. said maybe Josh Taylor dropped the belt because Pulio is in PBC and Zepeda is on the same side with ESPN. There you go, Terry Smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes sense. You know what I mean? This fight does, and it's not a bad fight either. You know what I mean? Not a bad fight at all. My thing is, let's bring it, let's bring it to, like, why, why Josh Taylor, wasn't granted, more time, you know what I mean, type deal. And you would think that the top ranked side, right? You would think that he'll be granted more time by the top ranked side, being that they're on the side with him, so they should be able to work with him and say, well, okay, well, you defend your WBA strap, and then, you just come back and defend, our belt against Zepeda, who's worked for us as well, so we could figure something out. You know what I mean? Why didn't they just do that? So my answer to that is because, this is boxing, and in boxing, there comes the business. So the business of boxing says, if I'm Bob Arum, I don't want to put my fighter in there with Pulio. Hope I'm not messing your name up, big bro. I don't want to put my fighter in there with Pulio because he may possibly lose. It's been a question out about Pulio. Why hasn't he got why why hasn't he been got himself, a title shot? You know what I mean? So if I'm Bob Arum, I probably wouldn't want to put my fighter in there with this guy who's on the other side of the street. We like to use that term too. I probably wouldn't want to put my fighter in there with this guy who's on the other side of the street and have him possibly lose, as well. So I put him in her with Zepeda. So if he loses, I keep it in house. You know what I mean? And I kind of think, and I had dropped a video yesterday that Josh Taylor had vacated his belt and that he was staying at 140. You know what I mean? Shout out my guy, Baby Corn, my guy Jelly Bean 4280. Appreciate y'all sliding through. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that like button when y'all roll on there. I'm in here, letting y'all know that Zepeda and Josh Taylor has been ordered to fight, and they will fight already in the works. Shout out my guy, Mike Biggs Boxing. Appreciate you sliding through this joint. Mike Biggs was good. Appreciate you sliding through this joint. Can y'all do your boy a favor? When y'all come in, hit that like button for your boy. Greatly appreciate it. But hell yeah, he said Shout out my guy Teach. He says Zapata has a very good chance at winning. I agree. Man. This gonna be a highly entertaining fight. You know, Zapata a tough cookie. You know, so is Josh Taylor. I feel like Josh Taylor may have been exposed a little bit in his last fight, in the last couple fights. You know what I mean? As you know, maybe being limited in his style. Now he got a plan A and a B, but he don't really got that C and the D plan. You know what I mean? Type deal. So when you get in there with a kind of diverse fighter that might show up, Williams Zepeda is a damn good fighter, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Shout out to my guy Alex Alberto G. Appreciate you sliding through this joints on KT. I see you beating the heat with the shade. Josh Taylor knows collateral lose made him on the stage 149. Right, that's what I was saying, Alex. I had dropped a video yesterday. You know that I said Josh Taylor was staying at the 140-pound division, and then you know today the Jose Zepeda news broke. You know what I mean, Alex? Uh, my bad. Shout out my guy Jay Lee, the chosen one. Appreciate you sliding through this, Jay Lee. If you could do your boy a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel when you walk in the building. Glad you can make it. Bruce Gas, what's good, OG? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Bruce Gas. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Y'all do your boy a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Y'all roll on in. I'm just in here, trying to, let y'all know that Josh Taylor, Jose Zepeda, will be fighting next. This kind of explains why, Josh Taylor chose to drop the WBA belt. You know what I mean? This also confirms that Josh Taylor will be staying at 140. As I said yesterday, I think it's pretty cool though. I think it's pretty cool that they come out with this news today, especially in the wake of all this, I guess bad pub going on with Josh Taylor, and they dropped this Zepeda fight. Now I didn't already forget that he dropped that WBA belt. Now, really, my focus is on goddamn why the WBA, won't just let them guys fight it out. You know what I mean? You can have the two best people that you feel like, right? Have the two best people you feel like deserve a shot fight for the title right now. Let's just say Prograis and Pulio, or let's just say Jack Catterall and Pulio fight for the title right now. Let Prograis fight motherfucking Sendo Martin because he up there. He one of the people they bring into the meet. Let who's the other people they got? Now they got a couple more people, but have two people fight for the belt, have two more people fight each other, and have two more people fight each other. The two people that fight for the belt, you have that the two people you feel after them, say that Prograis and that Sendo Martin fight. You let Pulio and you let Jack Catterall fight for the championship. Right? Boom. Let's just say that Jack Catterall win that fight. You let Regis Prograis and you let Sindor Martin fight. Let's say Prograis win that fight. Now you let Prograis and Jack Catterall fight, and then you had that last fight with the other two people in the tournament. Fight after them, and then the winner of that get the shot after the winner of Prograis, and the second guy type deal. You know what I mean? But what the WBA doing is they bringing in all six fighters, and they letting everybody plead their case on who should fight, for the championship belt instead of just, having like a little all free for all tournament. You know what I mean? Shout out my guy Nazay. Appreciate you sliding through the joints that maybe they'll go for Taylor. I don't know. But Taylor and Zepeda, is next. Who knows what the hell gonna happen, you know what I mean? He said, yeah, I favor Zepeda style. Josh Bangs on the inside, but I don't feel he's strong to hurt anyone. Yeah, man. But it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be an interesting thing though. But I ain't gonna be here too long, man. I will be here for a good time, not a long time. You know what I mean? I hope y'all can hear, what the hell I'm saying. I told you I might be having a little technical difficulties this week, cause I'm gonna be on the move and shit like that. Cause I'm gonna be on the move and shit like that, though. But I had to make sure that I came here and I hit y'all with this shit because this something that I'm excited about. Myself. Actually, man, matter of fact, we got a little second. This may be the fight where Josh Taylor, finally, where everything finally catch up to Josh Taylor. I can see Josh Taylor, I could probably see, Zepeda stopping Josh Taylor. You know what I mean? I could probably see Zepeda stopping Josh Taylor. You know, Zepeda, if I'm not mistaken, he fought I just said his name, I forgot, Verdejo, in a hell of a fight. Both those guys, or was that Barry chick, or was that Zepeda? I think there was Zepeda that fought Verjao, and I think both guys got knocked down like 2 or 3 times. You know what I mean? Zepeda ended up coming on top. After that fight and Zepeda last fight, against the prospect. The prospect's name is evading me right now. Vargas. You know what I mean? He knocked out Vargas. Highlight reel knockout. You know what I mean? Actually. Yeah, okay, yeah, Berichick. Yeah, Berichick. Yeah, there you go. Zepeda and Berichick. Yeah, he knocked out, and then he knocked out Vargas in the highlight reel fashion. You know what I mean? Jose Vargas, yeah, he knocked him out in highlight reel fashion. So man, Zepeda been cracking lately, man. Zepeda like one of those guys who been getting better as he get older. He like one of those guys, he getting better with time, like fine wine. Kind of like Earl Spence and Jermell Charlo and shit. Jose Zepeda getting better as he get older, as well type deal is that. But man, this fight right here gonna be a banger. I think Josh Taylor may be in some trouble. It's gonna be interesting nonetheless. For sure it's gonna be interesting, at minimum. You know what I mean? Uh, but I'm excited about this, man. Shit, I'm excited about this. I'm gonna do a live stream a little later. I don't know if my guy just do live right now. Type deal going live in a minute or whatsoever. But again, I was here for a good time, not a long time. Just had to break this news to y'all, but that's all I got. It's Kingdom Holloway 7T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But just the present. That's how we rock it. And I'm out.